endangerment charges. Police released the child to his father and notified DCFS. Nancy Hardy, News Radio 105.9 FM. Body camera videos and documents related to the Chicago police officer shooting released today suggest one of the officers may have mistaken a shot fired by his partner for a shot fired by the suspect. Police said the fleeing gunman was suspected of killing a man in Humboldt Park in May. Neither of the two officers were struck by the bullets. No arrests have been made, and the case remains an open and active investigation.
Mayor Lightfoot and other city leaders are offering suggestions for staying safe during the long holiday weekend, and the mayor's given Police Chief Superintendent Eddie Johnson another vote of confidence. Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson says there'll be 1,500 more police officers working this long holiday weekend than normal.
Our deployments will target areas where we expect the most people to be gathering, such as the beaches, lakefronts, and parks.
A special unit will be available to respond to trouble spots. Mayor Lightfoot reiterated her support for Johnson in the lakefront news conference, even as violence statistics have their ups and downs.
He's not satisfied. I'm not satisfied until we really significantly structurally change the violent crime in the city, and we're working hard. And I know he's pushing himself and his leadership team to do the same thing.
And the mayor says the public must help the police keep the streets safe by reporting suspicious activity or potential trouble. At City Hall, Craig Dellamore, News Radio 105.9 FM.
Traffic and weather together in 60 seconds. Plus, the rats are back in the 15th Ward. WBBM News Time 407. Balance of nature. Changing the world, one life at a time.
I think it's wonderful, really. I've been taking it now about a little over 2 years, and it has been amazing. You know, it not only has a lot of physical benefits, it also, I think, helps emotionally and mentally. One of the big things was my husband had cancer, and he was terminal, and it just got me through the whole thing. And I really think it gave me the stamina to get through it, and you know, I slept at night, and I don't think I would have been that good without it. Let's put it that way.
From now until July 4th, receive a 30% discount and free shipping on your first preferred order of Balance of Nature. Also receive an extra $10 off any additional set of fruits and veggies you purchase. This offer will expire, so don't wait. Call 800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code Chicago News.
WBBM News Time 408. Traffic and weather together with 8. Here's Claire Lane.
Plenty of messes on our roads and on our rails. CTA Blue Line's not running between UIC, Halstead, and Cicero with an unauthorized person on the tracks who's heading home, and crews are asking that you consider alternates like the 720 or 126 bus. Outbound on the Eden's about 30 and at about 35. Jeb both ways now on the spur. Kennedy out 32 to Montrose. Express lane save you about 9 minutes. It's 52 minutes to O'Hare, and it'll take you an hour and 22. That's coming in from the airport, an hour in off the junction. Outbound on the Ike, 50 to Manheim, an hour 5 to 390. Inbound also an hour and 5 coming in from 3 to 40 minutes in from Manheim. Stevenson out 40 to the Tri-State, 53 to 355. Inbound an hour coming in from Veterans, 35 minutes in off the Tri-State. Outbound Dan Ryan will take you 50. Inbound is 35, outbound 5722. Inbound 17, pretty heavy from as you approach Walmer and coming southbound. Outbound Bishop 420, inbound is 15 minutes. That's on Lakeshore Drive, jammed up north through Grant Park, Hyde Park to Hayes, northbound heavy Navy Pier to Chicago. Tri-State's crawling in both directions, but nothing too out of the ordinary, which is IM 355-53. Here's Trent Erickson, Sputnik Mobile 780.
Southbound gets crowded, Brandon Khrushchev, 53 to 390. Army Trail to Maple and northbound, Roosevelt to North Avenue. Army Trail to Lake, take it to Khrushchev and Dundee to Lake Cook. Trent Erickson, Sputnik Mobile 780.
Eastbound 80 delays start at Kedzie. They take you all the way into northwest Indiana where they don't let up till Burr. Westbound 8094, pretty busy from the Indiana Toll Road in spots to Calumet. Get traffic and weather together on the 8th every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
Maybe a pretty evening shower tonight, otherwise mostly cloudy, warm and muggy with a low of 70. Tomorrow, the 4th of July, clouds and sun, warm and humid, maybe a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. Same kind of story with a high around 88. Right now, 84 at O'Hare, 74 lakefront.
Market today, Dow over 179 points. NASDAQ also up 61. The S&P up about 23. WBBM News Time 410. The news sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Little.
The Alderman of the 15th Ward on Chicago's southwest side says he's putting increased pressure on building owners.
Alderman Ray Lopez says you can't legislate common sense in public education efforts, he says, regarding improperly discarded garbage have not worked.
The soft approach isn't working. Now we're going to use the harder approach and start issuing citations to individuals who don't properly dispose of their garbage. You know, we have examples of garbage carts that are empty with garbage on top of the lid. jumping in their backyard out the back window.
Fines are $300 to $600. Lopez says he's asking the city to paint all 308 alleys in his ward with rat poison. That has some residents concerned about pets and feral cats and even coyotes. Lopez says the feral cat population is exploding as well, and if that can be mitigated with poison, then in his words, our job will have been done. Mike Krauser, News Radio 105.9 FM.
Chicago police officer assigned to Mayor Lori Lightfoot's security detail to charge of domestic battery. Police say Marnie Washington was arguing with another woman last Thursday. During the argument, Washington allegedly pinned the 50-year-old against the wall and threatened her verbally. Washington was released today after posting a $10,000 bond. She remains on administrative duty.
Fans of vintage baseball are going back in time later this summer.
Back in the 1800s, baseball was 2 words. Pitchers were hurlers. Shortstops were called rovers. There was no stealing bases. Gloves were not even used, and the lone umpire often smoked a cigar. And, of course, the uniforms reflected the style back then. The Daily Southtown reports that Blue Island Brewmasters will play the Lamont Quarrymen July 27th at Mount Assisi in Lamont, and the Chicago Salmon on September 7th. The Quarrymen play 24 games this season. Pat Cassidy, News Radio 105.9 FM.
And a reminder, we've got a complete list of fireworks shows throughout the area. You'll find them all at WBBM, newsradio.com/fireworks. And coming up, we'll look at the active of the forecast in sports. WBBM News Time is 4:12.
Celebrating fireworks and the 4th of July. Chicago's all-news station. News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
It's a powerful thing, knowing what you're made of, understanding who you are and what you can do. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, we're made up of many things. The members we serve, the communities we support. We're made up of heart and the hardworking. We're made up of passion and patience